At least 82 government troops have been killed in Marawi City since May 23, where clashes between government forces and local terrorists are still ongoing. Armed Forces of the Philippines spokesman Restituto Padilla says the death toll has reached 429. The number of dead includes 44 civilians and 303 terrorists. Padilla says government troops, local government, and civil society organizations have so far rescued 1,713 civilians. Government also recovered 382 firearms from terrorists. Military offensives continue in Marawi City, with portions of 4 barangays remaining problematic. China on Thursday vows to continue providing the Philippines with necessary assistance, a day after Beijing donated thousands of weapons to the country to help its fight against terrorists. Foreign Minister Wang Yi makes the remarks during a visit by his Philippine counterpart Alan Cayetano and pledges China's help with reconstruction efforts in Marawi City. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte received a shipment of assault and sniper rifles and ammunition worth $7.35 million on Wednesday. It is the first example of Chinese military aid since Duterte threatened to move away from the United States, Manila's traditional ally, and seek Beijing support. The U.S. Embassy said earlier this month that special forces were also assisting the Philippine military in Marawi City. But Duterte recently said he had no knowledge about U.S. technical assistance to the troops fighting in Marawi. The Philippines, which has a mutual defense treaty with the United States, has long relied on U.S.-supplied arms. A Muntinlupa court on Friday deferred Senator Laila de Lima's arraignment for one of the 3 drug cases filed against her. This after de Lima asks the court to recall the second arrest warrant against her on the grounds of lack of jurisdiction and lack of probable cause. Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court Branch 205 Judge Amelia Fabros Corpus on June 21 ordered the arrest of de Lima and co-accused Jose Adrian Dera over allegations that the lady senator received money from Peter Ko, a high-profile inmate at the New Bilibid prison. De Lima previously called the issue the weakest among the 3 drug-related cases filed against her by the Justice Department. De Lima says that there is no concrete proof to show there was an illegal drug transaction involving her. She says the incriminating statements against her are triple hearsay. De Lima adds she was no longer a government official when the alleged transaction happened. The German parliament on Friday legalizes same-sex marriage, days after Chancellor Angela Merkel said she would allow her conservative lawmakers to follow their conscience in the vote. The German legal code is changed to say, quote, "Marriage is entered into for life by 2 people of different or the same sex." The measure grants full marital rights, including child adoption, to gay and lesbian couples. Germany has allowed civil unions since 2001. The lower house passes the bill by a margin of 393 to 226 after the upper house earlier approved it. It is expected to enter into force before the end of the year. Boxing champion Manny Pacquiao will face unheralded Australian challenger Jeff Horn in a world welterweight title fight Sunday in Australia, all the while setting his eyes on a rematch with Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao's handlers say they anticipate a short and sweet victory over the unbeaten Horn, a former school teacher and 2012 Australian Olympian. Pacquiao's trainer Freddie Roach says, quote, "We're chasing a rematch with Floyd Mayweather and we know he has to score a spectacular knockout win over Jeff Horn if that's going to happen." Another Filipino boxer is looking to shine in the co-featured bout before the Pacquiao-Horn fight. IBF bantamweight champion Jerwin Ancajas will defend his title against mandatory challenger Teru Kinoshita. This will be the first time Ancajas' fight will be shown around the world on primetime.
Opo, excited po talaga kami sir kasi sobrang dami nga ng manood sa laban sa TV, lalo sa TV. Kaya yun yung parang namin sir na magpakita ng ganang laban. Yung kailangan impressive yung laban.
His first championship fight was posted by Rappler a few hours after the fight. His first title defense in Macau was shown on Chinese state television CCTV, but wasn't broadcast in the Philippines. In support of National Disaster Consciousness Month, Rappler will hold the first ever Agos Summit on Disaster Preparedness from July 7 to 8 at the Samsung Hall SM Aura Taguig. The summit will gather disaster management experts, stakeholders, and volunteers to talk about how we can all be better prepared for climate change and disasters. Tickets are limited, so register today at agos.rappler.com.